Yeah, because so we were looking at the other side. I could feel that top there. It was bang on.
Do you feel like I wish I was out there, or actually it's a bit nerve-wracking?
A little bit. Yeah, obviously you do miss it, because obviously we've trained for the last few weeks as well, so it's kind of...
All those hills.
Yeah,
all the talk about the
16 times 300. Oh, that was a session. Look at that.
Right.
Although I was looking at that at the end.
No, I couldn't see anything.
You hear me cheering you?
I think so, I don't know.
I got it.
So like, just thinking back to some of the sessions that we did, like which ones do you find were the hardest ones? Which ones did you enjoy the most?
For me, I think the hardest was the intervals. We did 15 times 1 minute.
We did 16 at the end, didn't we?
Yeah, 16.
We didn't count them properly.
I didn't count because I was like, I'm dying, so I don't want to know
More
how many
importantly,
you've done.
30 seconds rest.
Yeah.
That rest
You
was
hardly
hard.
had time to get back to the line, and we're going again.
So basically, you build up the lactic, and that's trying to teach you to cope with the lactic. Especially here on the third lap, the lactic's built up, and now you have to kick again. So that for me was tough, especially on low mileage.
I enjoyed the hills. I think I kind of took the first few a little bit easier, so it felt okay.
Yeah.
But I agree that interval session for me was the one where...
Well, hills is
nasty.
more like a gym session, strength.
Yeah.
So it was
We had a couple where we were running up and we were trying to get you, and then those people went the wrong way, so we snuck around the other way. It became a bit of a race up those hills at the end, didn't it?
It was. I think for that one, I was just like, once we got to the bottom, I was just like, I don't want to like stop. I think people got annoyed with me because I was just like kept turning around and kept going. I was like,
no.
Otherwise we've got to sit here, think about it, and that's the worst thing. Just want to get up there and do it.
Yeah.
And what's it? Ross said you should jog down, not walk down, and just hit it straight away. You don't loll around the end at the bottom. I think that's a good idea.
You don't
I
want
did some training for a 10k once, and the coach, this guy from Australia, Benny St. Lawrence, he just had all the rest as active recovery. So you just get used to bringing your heart rate down while moving.
Yeah.
And it feels horrible at the start, but then smack that 10k. That's when I got my 10k PB last April, and I think that's something to do with it because it's endurance.
I think one thing though is I'd like to keep running with you guys post this as well.
Yeah.
Hello.
Say hi, darling.
You alright, mate?
Just learned the wave, but she's just like, kind of like, what is it? Say hi. Oh, she's more interested in the camera.
She is.
Put me on screen. Anyway, thanks, man.
See you, you're welcome. Mine's due in 2 months.
Oh,
So you're doing another pacing job, Nick. How did it go?
That one was actually easier than the first. Was terrible because I didn't do any warm up. This time I had my spikes and just a singlet, so I was more ready. Bit of a wind in that home straight. Everyone was struggling to utilise the block of the wind just because it's hard. Good crowd though, running through the tunnel. That's always fun. What's the Zen time gonna be?
Amrit, how'd you get on, mate?
5:19 on my watch. Tricky just because of the amount of people that were in the heat or the wave. But I'm happy because like I think my previous coming into was like 5:25, 5:26. So I know for sure that if I go to my local park tomorrow, I'd beat that time.
You look strong out there, man, and you got the
it's my
spikes as well.
my second time wearing spikes ever. So I'm quite happy with the fact that A, my legs are not broken, and B, I can walk off the track in one piece, so that's a thumbs up. So yeah, happy with a good shoe. Only thing I'd say is you are wearing spikes, just make sure you roll your feet the day after, because I can feel them getting a bit sore, so it is what it is. But
Great running, bro. Great work. Kicking. Norman, how do you get on?
Okay, yeah, it's pretty much the same time I did 3 years ago on the same track. So
You look good out there, to be honest. You got the spikes on as well?
I got spikes, yeah. Someone told me to wear track legal shoes, so I got the spikes out.
Great running today.
Cheers.
Good to you. Annoying to do not start a race, but to be honest, what's the point turning up here, running, making it worse, and not running for longer? So The plan is to rehab, recover, and I've got another race in June down where Roger Bannister did his mile. So who knows, maybe it was meant to be. It is what it is. We keep moving forward, that training won't go to waste, and yeah, come back stronger for sure.
I just assumed they wanted beer. I was about to say, do you have an alcohol-free option?
You've got the ale, you've got the beer.
Scotland. Okay.
Yeah. So are these alcohol-free, all of them?
Yeah, North America.
Amazing.
Yeah, they are. Pale ale and a lager.
Amazing.